Guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, Physical Super Vegito's EZA, he comes to Global Dokkan tonight. Now, I mean, this character, honestly, is just probably not good enough. I think that they did not give him enough tools to be, like, an actually, like, decent character. I think the very easy way to talk about this with this Vegito is if you just compare him to the other EZA TURs of 2023, and you will see that this Vegito far falls shy of what many of these other EZA TURs accomplish. Look no further than Blue Kaioken Goku. Now, to be fair, Blue Kaioken Goku does seem to be a little bit of an outlier, where just this random EZA TUR is like, I mean, I don't know, man. You could make like a real nasty case at him being like top 10, maybe even top 5-ish. I don't know, Blue Kaioken. But like it's like they drop Vegito, and then like a week or less than a week later, Blue Kaioken Goku is out, right? Like, it's crazy. It's insane. It's insanity. At the power difference between these characters. Now, Vegito has one asset he will bring to the table, and that's that he cannot take damage from normal attacks, but that's not like some great like feat. You're going to take most good characters, many EZA TUR characters, and they're going to be eating normals from all the toughest bosses, right? The one difference with Vegito is he can really work very effectively in the hardest fight in the game, 8th Anniversary Sin Shenron. The first phase is Int, and then the last phase, those AoE normals, which he does oftentimes in slot 1, are doing 500k damage to the entire rotation. Vegito can eat those much better than many of the best units in the game. So, like, that's kind of his one value, but it's like, this guy does a lot of counters, but he does no damage. In order for this guy to do I'd say it's just not even possible. I was going to say, in order for him to do decent damage, he'd need to get, like, 10 counters in or something like that. But that's the other thing, too, is, like, you want to put him in front of all these attacks, and then, I mean, I feel like it's just simple that where the most attacks are, there's probably the best chance that that's where the super attack is going to be. And, I mean, this guy is not eating super attacks whatsoever, right? So, like, let's just read this passive. So, damage received from normal attacks minus 80%, and then he counters with tremendous power. He gets 150% defense at the start of turn. Then he gets 20% attack with each attack received up to a max of 120%, okay? He gets a medium chance, 30% chance to crit, just baseline in his passive. He gets 1 key, 30% defense, and a 10% chance to crit every time he gets hit 3 times. And then he could build up to a max of 3 key, 90% extra defense, and 30% extra chance to crit. If he gets hit, I mean, that's 9 times he has to get hit to fully build that up. Super attack effect is nice. He does give all allies 30% attack and defense for the turn. I mean, we're certainly not going to turn our nose up at that. Alright, so here's our opening rotation. Vegito's link set, by the way, the boy has Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Infighter, Power Bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter, and Fierce Battle. That is his link set. You know what we can do? I mean, I guess this is just going to be our opener right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the standby for GT Vegeta. I mean, we're going to supercharge Vegito a little bit, but, I mean, why don't we do this, right? We took a lot of damage early on. Let's just get a little bit of a support buff for him here. Why not, right?
元気をみんなの元気をくれこのままじゃオラ死ねねえんだくそー頼むぜカカロット俺に力をくれお前ら
Alright, so we have this nice little power buff right here from the GT Vegeta. I mean, this might be cheating a little bit, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so that top link we'd get right there with the Z Duo, that's just Golden Warrior, which is only key, which is literally irrelevant, so we're not really worried about that. I think we're probably going to just kill this Frieza. So Frieza did super attack last turn. We had a pretty bad turn where we had, like, the Z Duo and 5th Anniversary Blue Vegito. I mean, the thing about the 5th Anniversary Blue Fusions, they are very good. Even in base, they can be pretty effective, but they get dodge in slot 3, which doesn't trigger until they attack. So, like, an AoE boss or a boss that does something like this Frieza, who supers, you know, instantly, and it's an AoE super, that will get through the 5th Anniversary Blue Fusion's dodge. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we're actually probably just gonna die here. Okay. Ha, I mean, yeah, that's not... Oh, we did live. Okay. Well, I mean, Vegito eating 200k right there certainly wasn't too good. Now, we did live, but how much HP do we have? Are we gonna die? Like, we're just gonna lose now. Bro, we're actually just gonna lose. Wait, oh my god. Yeah, dude, Vegito, man, he's cooking. Holy hell. Are you kidding me? This actually happened again. I can't believe it. I actually cannot believe that this has actually happened to me a couple of times within the last month. Like, you know, bringing out the character that's, you know, supposed to die and revive, and then ending up in a situation like this. This is a little bit spooky. What do we want to do here? Well, we'll definitely run the Z duo in slot 1. Well, no, actually, never mind. Bro, I don't know. What do I do? I'd really prefer not to transform with them. Oh, shit, dude. Maybe we do have to transform. Bulma's good. But, I mean, this is not her first... Let's... Damn, dude, I'm nervous. I'm gonna do this. I guess if we die, it's not the biggest deal. Like, whatever, we died. Like, you know... Shit happens, I guess. We'll just come right back in. I mean, this was kind of a shitty run in that Super Vegito was slot 7 for this run anyway. So what I'm nervous about is, like, Bulma will tank incredibly well, but it's like, will Frieza's super do 100k damage to her, which would kill us? Probably. Dodge it? Damn. And we had no orbs. Oh, okay, Bulma. All right, I mean, that's not... third form Frieza, he's hitting a little bit weaker. Okay, perfect. So we're probably gonna be able to get another turn of supercharged Vegito, right? We're also gonna have him next to Blue Vegito as well. We brought 5th anniversary Blue Vegito. He's gonna be right there in rotation next to him. So how do I want to do this? I'm probably gonna put physical Super Vegito in slot 1. And then we'll have Blue Vegito in slot 2, because we don't want Blue Vegito to completely wipe this Frieza away. Looks like Frieza's going to live with potentially a sliver of health. Okay. Alright, so now Big Daddy comes out. 5th anniversary Blue Fusions. Now remember, global players. This guy is going to be coming in, I don't know, about 3 weeks or so, probably. Something like that. Alright, so we'll probably do this. Oh, damn, that's best, but Vegito will kill Frieza. So what is that? That's just prepare for battle. Prepare for battle is 5% attack and 5% defense. We're at 252k defense right there with prepare for battle. All right, I mean, let's see what Vegito's got for us. We have all these tech orbs too we can give to Big Daddy. Perfect. Yup, we'll do that. And we'll give him this. We're still pretty low on HP. Looks like we're just not... We're up to 5 million on Super Vegito. See, that's just not really like... So he does that. And then how's the damage looking on some of these counters here? He did crit for 3 mil. So, I mean, he's doing a little bit more. All right, now we got to continue to be very cautious here. Now's where we bust out one of the Z duo. Looks like mine has a little bit more defense right here. So let's just go ahead and pop this. So they're going to be able to get a lot of orbs, and they should be a little bit more effective here. 用意をしろ。元気玉の用意だ。みんな、オラに元気を可能な限り分けてくれ。頼む。おお、来た来た。俺がなんとか少しでも時間を稼ぐ。All right, so we're still kind of hanging in there. Very low HP. You gotta love how this run, it's like we've got like 0 HP, man. Very funny. Okay, so we should be able to get more than enough orbs for both Vegeta and Bulma. Oh! Well, no. Okay, 2 seconds. Let's redo this, because Bulma definitely needs at least 5 here. Alright, perfect. I just did the standby in a different slot, and we get different RNG for the orb changing. Beautiful. Much better, much better. Yeah, remember, it's like the RNG changes. There's like so many factors, like if you select orbs on the field, or if you move the rotations in different ways, you can, you know, sort of fish for, like, different results right there. All right, so with that, actually, are we going to kill this Frieza? I mean, they're going to be in a pretty good spot. We might just kill this Frieza, dude. And I feel like this run, we're probably going to end with the Super Spirit Bomb annihilating full power Frieza. This shouldn't do anything. Yeah, double digits. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, please. Give us double digits, my boy. That's not going to do a damn thing to us. All right, so Bulma. Now, I guess one thing to keep in mind as we've kind of gone throughout this whole sort of like video here is on a lot of these turns we have had Bulma support up for physical Super Vegito. Remember when Vegito first came out during the 8th anniversary, Bulma did not exist. I mean, this is the thing, right? Like, Bulma is just, I mean, you know, Bulma is that bitch, man. Like, she's just gonna make every character look better. She's always gonna make the team function better, every character look better. If you can bring Bulma on the team, you do it. I'm not a big fan of running characters at leader skills. I don't typically do that. I don't know. I just don't like to do that. Like, I like to run, like, the proper teams, but Bulma is a character who, without a doubt, works very effectively, even without a leader skill. And, like, guarding and damage reduction and these types of abilities can play well without her having a leader skill. And then, of course, obviously, the correct build for Bulma is, you know, it's full dodge. You know, just saying. Just pointing that out. You know, full dodge. Whew, boy. So another really good rotation for Vegito here. I'm not really too sure what do we do? This Frieza, like, he's gonna super right away. Yeah, I mean, this is where you run into, like, the Super Vegito problem. And our health is so low. We might actually be dead here. We really could just be cooked. Okay, I'm gonna hit this. I'd like to save as many EGL orbs as possible for Blue Gogeta, but that's just not gonna happen, huh? All right, let's see how this turn goes. We'll give Blue Gogeta the EGL orbs. We do have the Bulma support up. Let's hope that Frieza supers. Okay, I mean, I guess we could be okay. I'm not really too worried about Blue Vegito after he gets a super attack off. After he supers, he probably will be a-okay. We didn't have as much ki as I would like, though, for him to be able to build up those stats and that defense and stuff like that. But, I mean, he's still... With triple super, we should be okay. So as long as Blue Gogeta dodges and physical Super Vegito doesn't get supered, we should be a-okay. Okay, awesome. Wait, that was a 3... That was a 3 dodge. He just 3 dodged that. He just 3 dodged that bitch. I don't think that would have killed, but... I mean, can we put that up on the board, please? That was a 3 dodge right there. I'll prove it in 2 seconds. That was a 3 dodge. Awesome. I mean, can you prove that Vegito would have lived by eating it? Mm-hmm. We might have died. I'm tempted. Listen. I'm tempted to just say that this could be a winning run. Oh my god. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, shit. I'm tempted to say that this is a winning run off of a 3 dodge. Oh, let me prove it, by the way. Yep. Again, guys, you know, don't let people talk you out of, like, the dodges and stuff like that. Look at those defensive equips. Because these are all the anniversary, from the anniversary event. He gets so... Dude, look how much defense he's getting on those bad boys. Those equips from that anniversary event, they are a good idea. They are very strong. All the various anniversary characters, except for UI Goku, who I think his equips are just no good on him, because his only purpose is to dodge, right? Alright, I feel like I want to get a little bit more footage out of Vegito, but we could have a little fun here with Bulma into shenanigans, right? Alright, so this is real nutty, because you want to talk about a Giga Charge Spirit Bomb? Holy! Yeah! Alright, let's hit this. And we're going to drop a big-time hammer. Could this one-shot if it crits? Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, crit would have killed. We'll let the turn play out, but yeah, damn, that's pretty good. Non-crit damage right there. All right, so that should be the end of this run. I feel like I do at least want to get one more turn of physical Super Vegito. I mean, we saw, right? So Blue Vegito, he 3-dodged that super attack. If we had put physical Super Vegito in the same spot, we would have died and lost, right? Like, that's the thing, is Super Vegito, he's almost purposeless, right? Because it's like he can tank every normal in the game. It's like Dokkan almost is treating that as some great feat. And in the hardest fight in the game, sure, it is. But, I mean, besides that, it's like Vegito, his main asset is pretty worthless. And he's not doing damage. And you're fearful of putting him in front of all the attacks, because it's like you need like a scouter character. Like, we need to run like Chilai off leader skill on the team in order for Vegito to be very effective. Like, what they should have done is Vegito, he should just have a scouter on his turn as well. I mean, that would have made him really obscene. I know it sounds, you literally just give him the scouter on his turns and it completely changes everything. Because then he literally cannot be hurt. Unless it's like an AoE super like Red Zone Broly, he can't be hurt because you always know, like, it's like Piccolo. It's the same thing. So, I mean, that's probably what they should have done. If he had a scouter, that would fix all the issues with him. Not conditional scouter either. Just on Vegito's turn, scouter is up. Boom. And he's a monster W. He would... It's so funny. If he just had a scouter, that turns him into like a must run. You know how often I'd run him if he, you know, can't take damage from normals and the bastard was carrying a scouter? Like, you know how valuable that is? And, you know, Metal Cooler Core and some of those big fights? Vegito would be ridiculous. He'd be insane. So, all right, I just want to get like one turn more where there's a lot of attacks piled up. You know what? Let's go into the Metal Cooler Core fight right near the start, you know, against the army. Maybe we just get a bunch of counters, stuff like that. Just sort of see what he's putting up. All right, just a little bit more footage of Super Vegito. We don't have to go super duper crazy here, but, you know, just giving him a little bit of time to show some stuff. I mean, we're here against the Metal Cooler Army and the Metal Cooler Core fight. I mean, this is kind of like, you know, where you would want this Vegito, like type advantage against an attack with a phase with a lot of attacks. The Metal Cooler Core fight, right? You have this army here, which is invincible. By the way, both runs we got Super Vegito in slot 7, by the way. Yeah, this is bad. See, this is what, you know, even, so how does he eat this? I mean, with type advantage, he just needs, you know what it is if we're not going to do the scouter, I think his defense should be even way higher than it is, right? Like, Vegito gets 150% defense at the start of turn. What if that was 500% defense, right? Like, he's not all of a sudden, oh shit, Cellmax, look out, dog. You know, it's not like that, but, you know, then it's like, how do I explain this? A character like Gamma 2, right? I came up with that term, the danger zone, which is characters whose defense gets, like, way past tanking normals, right? Like, Gamma 2 tanks normals after he attacks. Like, he's, like, way past it, right? But the big boss super attacks will still mostly just one-shot him. So I call it the danger zone, because it's, like, right around 1,000,000 defense where, you know, someone on Twitter will go, oh my god, is this good? 1,000,000 defense. Guys, he's so good. But it's actually, he just gets one-shotted by the toughest bosses in the game, right? But Vegito, like, Vegito should at least be in there, right? Because the thing about one of those characters that gets to defense like that is the toughest boss in the game, Cell Max, Metal Cooler Core, will blow them away. But, you know, there are still a lot of phases of a lot of bosses across the entire game that you'd eat supers from that you then maybe, you know, would be able to tank much better as Super Vegito. So, I mean, no matter what, they could have just done a lot better. I mean, this Vegito just needs a bunch more, right? So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of Physical Super Vegito. I mean, certainly on some of these busted teams, these busted setups, I mean, we could definitely find spots to run him, but it's just one of these things, like, why would we run him? Against 8th Anniversary Sin, I feel like you could come up with, okay, like, there's a purpose to running him. But literally outside of that fight, why would you ever run this guy? And it's like, you know, Vegito is pretty much the most popular character. I mean, funny enough, you know, this guy is getting an EZA in the same day that Ultra Vegito Blue is coming on Legends, right? Like, Vegito is the most popular character right now, besides Beast or Gogeta. That's like the big three. Beast, Vegito, Gogeta. So, it's like Dokkan, you know, it's been a while. They've kind of blue-balled us a little bit with Vegito, so it's time to give Vegito his shine for sure. I mean, the most popular peak right now of Dokkan, to me, from just judging by people's reactions, is the 7th anniversary. That's where people are, like, maxed out, and that was double Gogeta. Nano is in my ears saying that he's thinking double Vegito for 9th anniversary, and I'm like, yeah, Nano, you may be spitting. You may be spitting, Nano. So we'll see. We will see. Let me know what you guys think of EZA Vegito. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.